Hey everyone, we're Route Donkey Projections. I'm Eric and we have Lucas as always.
Hey everyone.
We have breaking news that Kamala Harris, Senator from California, was confirmed to be Joe Biden's pick for vice president. They will be on the ticket together for the 2020 presidential election.
Well, this was kind of expected, but it's time that we kind of dig deep into this a little bit deeper, and we'll also analyze her profile, what she could potentially help or even hurt in this campaign. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So we got it right here, right now. Kamala Harris has been chosen as Joe Biden's running mate. Again, this was very much kind of expected. I would have predicted this. Eric would have predicted this. Although I gotta say, yesterday there was a lot of talk that it might have been Susan Rice.
It was very intense, and there's no denying that.
Yeah, we saw a couple of flights going to Wilmington, Delaware, that made it look like that Susan Rice might have been chosen, but that has been now ruled off. Harris has been chosen. But this is honestly an interesting pick. The last time that a candidate or a nominee chose an opponent from their primary was when actually Barack Obama chose Joe Biden in 2008. So it's kind of interesting to see. Honestly, this is kind of interesting also because Harris was the one that went out of the gate, attacked Joe Biden for his busting record. And she did rise in the polls a lot. She's got a lot of name recognition. She is, by some people, considered to have charisma. Obviously, charisma is very much a subjective topic. But this is very, very interesting to see. Honestly, when did we think that he was going to be chosen? It was when we saw that note that said, don't hold any grudges against Kamala Harris. That just made us think that maybe she does have that chance.
Yeah, but there's no denying that it was very intense yesterday. The markets were going crazy, and they were tanking and then rising and then tanking. It was very intense. I personally wouldn't choose Kamala Harris, as I've said before, but Joe Biden has, I am Joe Biden. I mean, I am not Joe Biden, and that was up to him, and he made his choice that he will have to, deal with for the presidential election.
Sure. I mean, I don't know if she was necessarily best pick, but I think she is a decent pick. Her political baggage could be kind of big, but we got to remember that every candidate will probably have baggage there. Because, the longer you are as a politician, the more baggage you're going to carry. Her record as Attorney General of California really could hurt her, but we might actually see maybe she can defend it a bit. But again, we can't really predict what's going to happen in the debates yet. But this is definitely an interesting pick. So
there's no doubt that she is a very charismatic and enticing speaker, and just a good speaker overall. And once again, we all know and can't avoid the fact that Joe Biden does have gaffes sometimes. So Kamala Harris could be the one to kind of, speak on behalf of it and do it eloquently.
So Kamala Harris has a lot of baggage from when she was Attorney General. That is no denying that. But a good point was made by several people that this might be it. She's already public. This might be all the baggage they can kind of find on her. If we picked a candidate that wasn't as well known, let's say Tammy Duckworth, she's not really been in that national spotlight, and we haven't really seen that much baggage come out of her. Maybe because she hasn't been in the national spotlight. With someone like Karen Bass, when she rose to the national spotlight, we saw baggage come out that we didn't see when she wasn't highly considered. Now, Kamala Harris is the first woman of color ever to be on a presidential ticket. That means that encompasses the presidential nominee and the vice presidential nominee, because yes, we had a woman as actually both the presidential nominee and vice presidential nominee, but never a woman of color. So this is pretty history-making. Her record as Attorney General, Tulsi Gabbard touched on it, and she's going to have to fight it against, in the debates against Vice President Pence.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, people agree that she does seem to be able to energize those crowds a lot, which would be very much helpful because I think something Joe Biden does lack sometimes is enthusiasm with enthusiastic voters. So, California, home state of California, no benefit here because, this is California, deep, deep blue. Now, the bordering states, as we said before, possible regional advantages could be in Arizona, which would be very, very helpful for the Joe Biden campaign. If he can win Arizona, he has a pretty solid lock on the presidency, I want to say, because he just needs the blue wall. In the very unlikely event he does lose Wisconsin, if he carries Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Arizona, he's over. He still wins the election. So Arizona will be crucial to his victory. Nevada, yes, this is probably going to go to Biden. But in the slight chance that, polls do kind of narrow up, yes, maybe it could still help him. But Nevada, at the end of the day, is probably going to go Joe Biden regardless. I wouldn't call it a swing state. He doesn't need to focus on the state. But potentially, yes, Kamala Harris could really help in the state. I know this video was very brief. We made a separate video on this a couple of days ago. We just wanted to break the news to you all, give a brief recap of everything, so that you all know what Kamala Harris could bring to the ticket and what exactly could happen as a result. And that's the end of the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this episode, please hit the like button. If you like our content, please hit subscribe. We'll see you in our next episode tomorrow.
See ya.